Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Madhur Singh, and in today's video we are going to walk you through the basics of how Python codes get executed. Have you ever wondered what happens when you run a Python script? How does Python understand and execute the code you write? This video will break down the whole process step by step in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you will understand how Python works behind the scenes even if you're just starting out. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you never miss out on our latest tech tutorials. So without any further ado, let's get started. So now what exactly happens when you run a Python code? Now imagine you've written this the same code, that's print hello world that we just wrote. So let's say you wrote this print hello world. So when you run this code, Python doesn't just magically know what to do. There is a specific process happening in the background to take your code from this human readable instructions to something that a computer can execute, right? Computer cannot understand our language, that is English, Hindi or any other regional language. It has its own language, right? That is 0 or 1s, right? So now let's break this down into simple steps. So the whole process involves basically 3 steps. Number 1 is writing the code, which you do. The second comes Python interpreting that code, so which the computer does. The third thing, the output that the hello world comes, is basically showing you the result, which is the final output. So the whole process has these 3 essential steps. So now let's dive deeper into each step so that you carefully understand how a Python executes your code. So the first step is simple. You write your Python code. It should be a basic print statement, something like this: print brackets, inverted commas, hello comma world and close brackets, right? Now this is called a source code, right? And you write this in a .py file, right? So if you would have seen this file that is there, right? It's the kernel is ipy kernel and it is a .py file, okay? So let's say I'll just save this notebook .ipnb file, right? So it is basically a Python file. So or it is also known as a Python shell. So the source code is what you do, the programmer, basically what I'm writing in plain text. So print is simple English, hello world is also simple English. I've just used some brackets that the computer can understand. Now comes the step number 2, which is Python interpreter reads this code. So once you run your Python file or maybe just press enter in the Python shell, the Python's interpreter steps in. So now think of an interpreter as a translator that reads your code and turns it into something that the computer can understand. So here's how the interpreter works in simple terms. Lexical analysis, right? This is the first step. So the Python breaks your code into smaller parts called tokens. Tokens are individual pieces that make up your code. That's like keywords, variables or symbols, right? We will learn about keywords, variables and symbols in the upcoming videos. But in our example, the print is a keyword. Hello world is a string and the parentheses are basically the symbols. The second part to it is the syntax check, right? After breaking your code into tokens, Python checks if your structure of code follows Python rules, the syntax. The very next video to this is where I will be telling you what indentation is or what basic rules of Python's syntax are, okay? So this step helps you detect any typos or mistakes in your code, right? So this is all about how the Python interpreter reads the code. So if the code passes the syntax check, basically Python moves on to the next step, which is converting to bytecode. Now once Python is happy with the structure of your code, it converts it into bytecode. Now this step is like taking your source code and turning it into simpler set of instructions that the computer can understand, but not quite machine language yet. So basically in simple terms, bytecode is like a set of instructions written in a language that the Python virtual machine, which is also called as PVM, can understand. Now bytecode is platform independent, meaning it can work on any computer, be it Windows. So it's not OS dependent. You can work it on Windows, Mac, Linux, anywhere. So for example, when you run your Python script, the Python stores this compiled bytecode in a file with an extension .pyc, which you might see in a folder named so this is a very specific thing, PyCache. So this you don't need to know actually, but I'm just giving you the reference of what actually happens behind the scene. So this bytecode helps speed up the next time you run the same program. So if you run the program once, it already knows that, okay, this is what needs to be done. The second time you put it, it already knows what needs to be done because it's already saved in PyCache. Then comes step number 4, that is Python virtual machine that we just spoke about. Now that Python has just converted your code into bytecode, it's time for PVM to take over. So basically the PVM is like a special engine inside the Python that reads the bytecode and executes it line by line. Okay, so here as the code is print hello world. So what really happens is the PVM sees the bytecode instructions for print hello world, processes it, and finally prints hello world to your screen. So PVM does this for every line of Python code that is ever written. So basically when you see your output on your screen, it is because, right, this output, right, hello world. So this is the output that the Python gives back. It is because the PVM have executed the bytecode that Python generated from your original source code, right? So this is basically what really happens at the back end and how your code is actually executed in Python. So what are the quick takeaways for this video? So here's a quick summary. Number 1, write the code. So you write Python code in a file which is called as Python shell. Then Lexical analysis happens, which basically Python breaks your code into basic tokens. Then syntax check, Python checks if your code follows the syntax rules that are there. Then bytecode generation. So Python converts your code into bytecodes. And then comes finally PVM execution. The Python virtual machine reads the bytecode, runs your program and shows the output. So this is all the steps involved in how your Python code is actually executed behind the scenes, right? If you're learning to code, you are probably someone who wants to be the master of the tech world. Join our job-linked data science and AI advanced bootcamp at Upgrad and gain the skills employers are looking for. With a practical industry-aligned curriculum and hands-on project, you'll not only learn from seasoned experts, but also apply your knowledge to real-world scenarios. Don't miss out. Click the link in the description to start your data science journey today. That's how Python code gets executed step by step. The next time you write and run a Python program, you'll know exactly what's happening in the background. Remember, understanding how Python works under the hood can help you write better code, debug problems more effectively, and appreciate the power of Python's simplicity. We believe that every individual has a unique path to success, and sometimes all it takes is a little guidance to unlock your full potential. Our expert career advisors are ready to help you discover the path that's perfect for you. Don't miss out on this chance to invest in your future. Click the link in the description below to book your free counseling session now, and let's build the career you've always dreamed of. In the next video, we shall be talking about how indentation is essential for writing clean and error-free code. Until then, stay tuned to Upgrad.